tonight, we take note that we have seen images of security sweep through Washington before for other events. And with that security tonight now surrounding the Capitol at this hour, there are many asking, where was this security with the president calling for protests for weeks? Here's our Chief Justice correspondent, Pierre Thomas, now.
Tonight, as National Guard troops and multiple law enforcement agencies scramble to try and secure the Capitol, questions already. How did this unravel so quickly? And how was this allowed to happen? Those Capitol Police today clearly outnumbered by the massive crowds even before the violence.
Oh, there we go.
Officers seen here walking away from barricades, protesters streaming through.
As the demonstrators approached the United States Capitol grounds, there was a noticeable change in their demeanor.
The violence in the nation's capital, unprecedented. But the president himself had been encouraging the crowds to come for weeks. And watchdog groups had been concerned, flagging online chatter calling for violence.
It was clear that the crowd was intent on causing harm to our officers by deploying chemical irritants on police to force entry into the United States Capitol building.
Multiple law enforcement agencies today descending on the scene, including the FBI and ATF in full riot gear. The entire D.C. National Guard activated, along with the National Guard from Virginia and police from Virginia and Maryland.
The behavior that we are witnessing is shameful, unpatriotic, and above all, it is unlawful.
Many comparing the lack of response today to the forceful response by law enforcement to the protests this summer at Lafayette Square. And this image, the National Guard deployed and ready for Black Lives Matter protests. Where was that presence today?
Yeah, we have seen that presence before. Why didn't we see it today? And Pierre, I know this curfew is now in place, put into place by the Washington, D.C. mayor, but there are still concerns as we head into this night.
David, officials are really concerned about tonight. And as the crisis on Capitol Hill continues, pro-Trump protesters right now are posting threats of violence and incitement online on channels used by organizations like the Proud Boys, white supremacists, and other extremists. The posts, which I'm not going to include here, call for violence against Vice President Pence and Speaker Pelosi specifically, as well as urges supporters to actually hang people on Capitol Hill, David.